Oh, well, what is up? Yeah, YouTube. Uh, this is Blind Perspective. Or, wrap that up from the top. Actually, this rest of this portion is for Cool Stan 18462. For the first time, I got it right. Stop recording. Stop recording. Button. What's up, YouTube? It's me, Rashid Blind Perspective. The rest of that isn't. Okay, now, this following message is for Cool Stan 18472, or anybody else that knows me personally. Don't put the town in the comments section where I live in. Thank you. Now, let's get on with this. I live in a small, dinky town. Well, it's not very dinky, but it's a very small town. I am sitting in the town right now, and, well, let's just say I live somewhere in between the border of Canada and the border of Mexico. Oh, not there. I shouldn't have said that. That's not the town where I live in, though. But we'll just leave it at that, because I didn't want to say that for political reasons. Let's get on with this. Here's the one and only thing that I like about LA. Now, I'm going to say this. I don't care for LA. Los Angeles, California, that is. Actually, there are two things I like about LA. Or maybe three. Yeah, three things I like about LA. Actually, you know what? Four things I like about LA. I'll go into detail about it. Number 4, the fact that my great grandma's sister has a house there and has a doorbell that goes doom 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 when you press the button. I like that sound. Let me do it again. Doom. No, here it goes. Doom 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 doom. And I used to go there, and I used to press the button. I used to press the heck out of the button. So I would go all day on and on. Doom, 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 doom. On and on and on. I would just keep pressing that button. I think I was the one that wore that button out, because I went there 2 or 3 years later. Well, this was like 6 years ago. Back in 2010 or 11. In 2014, I went back there again. Or was it 2016? I can't remember what time it was, but I went there again, and I pressed the button, nothing happened. So I had to press it again, really hard, like, it was probably me that wore the button out, because, but, I hope she's not mad at me. But anyways, I still have the house, by the way, and, anyways, number 3. The fact that Ben, Evan Dorval's buddy, went on a phone, didn't really go on a phone trip, but recorded some sounds from LA. And number two, what was number 2? Oh, that's right. What was I gonna say? Number two. There's an airport there. Oh, that's about it. And there's a hotel. There's hotels there. Oh, that's right. I remember number 2 now. There was, I don't know if they're still making it or not. I don't think there was a TV show. It still exists. Well, it's not being made right now, but it's called Dragnet. It goes dun 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 dun. The story you're about to hear is true. Only the names have been changed to protect the innocent.
For game of cigarettes, best of all round cigarettes brings you Dragnet on both radio and television.
That show started in 1949. lasted through 1955 on the radio. I think it started in 1951 on the television. And then they had a season in the 60s and the 70s, and they had a movie in 1954. They had a movie in 1987. That's about it. That's about all I know. I have a skill for Dragnet that's from my Amazon Echo. It's called Radio Dragnet. So you tell Alexa to enable Radio Dragnet, and I do that all the time. So anyways, number one, the phones over there back in the 1970s. Now, I have a recording of this. Hold on. Let me turn the volume up. This is recorded off of Evan Doorbell's site. I don't think any of his stuff is copyrighted, but if it is, oh, sorry, dude. Anyways, he gives a little spiel about recordings too. So here we go. That's him dialing. Turn the volume down.
21315.
That's such a good recording. Listen to it.
I'm sorry, we are unable to complete your call as dialed. Please check the number and dial again or ask your operator for assistance. This is a recording. 21315.
21315.
I'm sorry, we are unable to...
Sherman Oaks was a very familiar landmark because of the way the lady liked to announce the recording ID at the end. It was unusually gleeful, actually. She did it this time.
21315.
And she was doing it a few years ago.
21315.
Still having a good time back then, I see. And back in 1972.
21315.
Let's see how the Sherman Oaks lady handled it when there was a terrible natural disaster in South Dakota. Now, surely, back in June 72 when that happened, she must have toned it down a little bit. Let's see.
Due to heavy flooding in western South Dakota, your calls cannot be completed at this time. Place emergency calls with your operator. This is a recording. 21315.
Okay, for a disaster, she doesn't tone it down. Well, let's try something closer to home. Sherman Oaks lady, how would you do the recording of a 7.1 hit LA and your husband was killed?
This is a recording. 2131213121315.
All right, that's it. Somebody, please show us the right way to do a disaster recording.
I'm sorry. Due to the flood disaster in western South Dakota, your call cannot be completed at this time.
Oh, sorry. I'll try later. Now, I'm just going to ask y'all one more time. Let's try to do the recording. No weird people. No hype. Now, try it, somebody.
I'm sorry. Due to having calls...
Oh, God. Forget it. Forget it.
unable to
Never mind.
complete your call at this time. This is a recording. 2152.
Well, no hype there. Anyway, folks, I'm really sorry. I'm sorry.
I'm the recording.
You're the... I said I'm so... Got me. These people would die if they knew we were paying this much attention to the recordings, and they had no idea that they were celebrities to the phone freaks. But they were because they were what gave the individual 4A crossbar switches a personality. Unlike crossbar 1s and panels, 4A crossbar switches pretty much sounded alike in their switching function. The basic sound they made was this. That's right, tick. And so it was the recording, plus the ring you might hear if you called the test board, that made the 4As different one from another. And the same people did the recordings through the many years that we were working with the old network. For example, the downtown LA lady, which you heard before,
I'm sorry. We are unable to complete your call as dialed.
was around during the South Dakota flood.
Due to heavy flooding in western South Dakota, your call cannot be completed at this time. Emergency calls can be placed through your operator. This is a recording. 2134.
Finally. And by the way, 2134 is the other 4A in the downtown building.
Okay. So, yeah. Now I'm gonna make my own intercept recording. Evan Doorbell, encouraged me to, let's just say that. Here we go. Or,
I'm sorry, but your call cannot be completed at this time. If you need assistance, please hang up and dial the operator for assistance. This is a recording. 213-121-213-121-1315.
That's a good one. I also like the part where you go, "Hey, Sally, your call cannot be completed at this time." Or the South Dakota one. But I really like that recording. I don't know what it is, but I just love it. Love it. That's it for what I like about LA. What I really hate about LA is the traffic. Let's just say I'm at a hotel, okay? I've done this before. I was at a hotel. I think it was the DoubleTree one time. And so I was there, and I was hungry. We were all hungry. And I wanted to go get something to eat, so I started looking things up. Well, I found this burritos place. It wasn't that far from here. Get in the car. I wasn't that far from here. I get in the car, well, I don't drive, but my family drives. They start driving. Everything's good for a couple hundred yards, and then I'll hit the brake, and then we'll traffic all the way. It was only like 7 miles away. Traffic. That's how it was, and that actually kind of explains why my grandparents' van sounds the way it does, because it has a lot of city miles on it. It was from LA too. Well, that's it for this video. Really, it is.
This is a recording. 21315.
Or
I am the recording. 2152.
that's another good one. No, the video didn't crash on you. I just felt like it. Being quiet. You'll get to hear some of the background noise. I wonder what the background noise is. There probably isn't any. Take a listen. Well, that's enough of background noise. Oh, you know what? I just heard of a cool technique for recording audio. If I put the phone on towards the side of me, you won't hear me breathing into it, so I'll demonstrate this. I'm not talking with the phone towards the side of me. I wonder how I sound on this thing. I probably don't sound very good. I like this way better. That way I can annoy you with the popping P's and the, and like the Carolina telephone recording that Evan Hill has. Your number, please. Your number, please. Where the polarity is reversed on the step that he is calling from. But she really said it. Your number, please. Not the number, please. Okay, seriously, that's enough. Like, subscribe, spread the news about these videos, and have a great day. Follow me on Facebook at Blind Perspective. Follow me on Twitter at Blind Perspective. That's BLIND for blind, and then perspective is PERSPECTIVE. My English teacher also encouraged me to make a video. Not on LA, but she asked me what my latest video was. And Cool Stan 18462. Don't write the name of the English teacher either. So anyways, I'll be seeing you around. Have a nice day. How do you stop this thingy? Benson!
What?
How do you stop this thingy?
I don't know.
Hold on.
Ring. Ring. Hello.
Yeah, Charlie.
What do you want?
How do you stop this thingy?
Why don't you go figure it out yourself? I got better things to do. Ba, 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 ba.
Strange. It's the weirdest busy signal I ever heard. Oh, by the way, that Evan Doorbell's Don Tuffy tape inspired me to do that. The ba 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 part and the
Go look it up yourself. I've got better things to do. Ba, ba, ba.
Go on over to www.evan-doorbell.com. That's evan-doorbell.com. Or you can also go to phonetrips.com. That's www.phonetrips.com. Okay, seriously. I'm not kidding. I'm not joking. Have a nice day.